Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is a sad story as we are being told 3,000 people were killed in Tanzania, and of course wengi wao wakasanywa wakaenda wakazikwa kwa kaburi moja. Luckily, some individuals wako na uwezo ya kupata mili ya watu yao. One of them is a Kenyan and he was a teacher in Tanzania.
Mtazamaji, makundi ya kutetea haki za binadamu nchini sasa yanadai kwamba zaidi ya watu 3,000 wameuawa nchini Tanzania kufuatia machafuko ya uchaguzi. Makundi hayo yakizua hofu kuwa waliouawa walizikwa kisiri katika kaburi la pamoja. Haya yanajiri huku familia ya Mwalimu John Okoth Ogutu aliyeuawa nchini Tanzania ikiendelea kuhangaika wasijue iwapo watapata mwili wake ili kuuzika. Ben Kirui ana maelezo zaidi.
Huzuni na machozi kwa familia ya John Okoth Ogutu baada ya kukutana na watetezi wa haki za kibinadamu. Familia hii ikiomba msaada na kutaka serikali ya Tanzania kuachilia mwili wa mpendwa wao aliyeuawa nchini humo.
Mr. President, please come out and assist us. We need to put a closure to this as a family. We are tortured emotionally, psychologically. Things can't move on. We are tortured. We are appealing for the body of John.
Mama Suluhu and the government of Kenya, I plead with them to fear the Lord, because without fear of the Lord, we are not going to make it. We are not going to make it.
Familia imeelezea jinsi walivyopata taarifa za kusikitisha kuhusu kuuawa kwa Ogutu.
He was on at 11:19 a.m. So when there was silence, I went to the other line and I said, "Hello bro, are you safe?" And there was no answer. It clicked to me that there is another bad news. We buried dad in May.
John Okoth Ogutu alipigwa risasi na kuuawa nchini Tanzania kufuatia machafuko ya uchaguzi. Alhamisi, serikali ya Kenya ilikiri kuwa Ogutu aliuawa na kuhakikishia familia kwamba mipango ya kuleta mwili imeanza. Familia inataka juhudi hizo kuharakishwa.
Tuliwapea mwalimu, mbona mnatuacha mikono mitupu hata bila mwili? Jameni, tunaomba mwili.
Na sasa mashirika ya kutetea haki za binadamu yamedai kuwa huenda zaidi ya watu 3,000 wameuawa nchini Tanzania na kuzikwa kisiri katika makaburi ya pamoja katika maeneo tofauti nchini humo.
The Suluhu regime has been digging mass graves across Tanzania, especially in Mabopande, to hurriedly conceal the bodies of victims. A worker involved in burying unclaimed bodies says he has never seen so many corpses all his life. We have also received information that mass graves are being dug.
Not only have there been massive human rights violations, but also there is a massive cover-up that is happening at the moment.
Kwa sasa hofu na wasiwasi zinaendelea kugubika familia ya Ogutu kuhusu iwapo watapata mwili wa mpendwa wao au la.
When this story is coming at a time that everyone is quiet on whatever is happening in Tanzania, I believe as a young man that Samia Suluhu is a dictator. If she was pro-people, she could have not allowed such kind of massacre to happen in Tanzania. I'm so worried, and I can discourage anyone who want to visit Tanzania, is that country, the people who are there, they are like slaves. You cannot speak your mind. You cannot say anything wrong with the government. You cannot come and defend your right as a human being. In other words, what I've seen with Tanzania is a country that if I want to visit, I will think 1,000 times before making a decision to go and visit. It is a dangerous country that no one can speak his or her mind. Is this the trajectory that Africa is going to follow? Because we as East African bloc, I can say it without any fear of contradiction, I'm worried with our countries in this East African bloc. Because number one, we have some countries that the presidents there, they are dictators. You cannot speak anything. In fact, the Tanzania, imenitisha. And the leaders there, they are so arrogant. In fact, if these leaders were in Kenya, wangekuwa wamehama. A leader anasimama tu na kusema ati hakuna kuongelelea serikali, hakuna kukriticize serikali. Ati ukikriticize wanasema na kuambia wazazi wako msiulize huyu amepotea kwa nini. In other words, ni wakorofi. Viongozi wa Tanzania ni wakorofi, ni wakosa adabu. They don't respect humanity. Watu wapumui Tanzania. In fact, those who demonstrated and they have not been killed, na wako hai as we speak. Some of them are hiding kwa sababu kuna operation ya kuwatafuta. If already they can kill 3,000 people and bury them in one grave so that they can cover up. Is that country evil or not? It's so evil. In fact, if I was having my next of kin in Tanzania, I could have worked hard just to ensure he or she comes out of Tanzania. It is so dangerous, I'm telling you. I've watched footages coming from Tanzania. You will not believe your two eyes. It is so dangerous. So for now, you are being told Samia Suluhu is the president. Yes, she is the president. But does it care about humanity? She doesn't. She doesn't. In fact, she's a woman having children, siameza, and coming out to sympathize just because a child of someone is against her. And by the way, iwe Samia angeua hao wa Tanzania ama angewaua, still Samia angekuwa president. Angekuwa president. Samia angekuwa president. Hata angepata milioni 7 angekuwa president. I was sure vile alisha block opposition, Samia Suluhu alikuwa na shida president. What is the purpose of her killing Tanzanians? On the same note, she's being declared a winner and no strong competitor. Then ask yourself, what is wrong with Mama Samia? What is this that has entered Mama Samia? I was respecting Mama Samia some times back, but now I see her like a demon. A demon. Then this is how you are being told. And some are celebrating. When I see a Kenyan celebrating Tanzania, whatever the Tanzanians are suffering from, I think Kenyans to celebrate. Sisi wa Kenya tuko na freedom. In fact, I told you, I'm happy I'm coming from Kenya. And we want to thank those who fought hard to ensure we have freedom of speech and expression. And the government of the day respect that. I usually don't support William Ruto. But again, he was forced to withdraw the finance bill and dissolve his cabinet. Just imagine it was Tanzania. Watu kama 10,000 wangekufa. Hata kama watu walikufa, but at least Kenyans wa Kenya, we have freedom of speech. We must thank God for our country. This is what Tanzania lacks. This is what Uganda lacks. This is what Rwanda lacks. Are you getting me? We want to thank God for this space we've been given. And sometimes I realize we should not misuse it again. It is good. I've realized that. What I saw in Tanzania, Kenyans, I can testify. God bless our country, Kenya. God bless every territory. And that is why when I hear a Luo coming out saying that I will beat Kikuyu, a Kikuyu coming out to say I don't want to see a lawyer, I ask why. Let us have freedom of speech. Let us disagree and agree. Our country is so beautiful. Our country is so good. It's just that we are having some demons here, moving from one place to the other, and we know them. And we want to tell them, if you try, dare, take us back where Tanzania is, we will not allow it. We will not allow it. Just imagine Tanzania when election has been declared, it is final. You cannot go anywhere. Even in a bush, you cannot go and petition. Which kind of a country is this? Which kind of a country is this? Then I've realized, I don't disrespect Tanzanians, but I'm asking myself, is this how Tanzania is? Election has been declared, you cannot petition. You mean you don't have courts? And who prepared this constitution of Tanzania? It is short of a lot of things. And that is why the Chadema party leader who has been now detained, Tundu Lissu, while in a certain interview, he said that I love Kenya. If it was possible, I could have been a politician in Tanzania, in Kenya. Kenya is having beautiful constitution that protect the humanity and common mwananchi. You just imagine at 3,000 people wangekuwa wamekufa Kenya. Sasa ingekuwa disaster. Ingekuwa disaster. So I can tell you, it is so sad, terrifying, scaring, terrible, heinous. And still you want to tell me I should have faith on Mama Samia Suluhu? Never on earth. And that is why I always ask myself, what about if you have president who is a woman in Kenya? Naanza kuogopa sasa the leadership of women. But again, let us not generalize because we have women who have that humanity. We have the president who, is it for Namibia ama wapi? I think ni Namibia kweli. Huyu mama mwenye alikuwa ameshinda hapa juzi hapa. She's good. By the way, she's good. Sometimes I see her giving her press as a president. Sijui Namibia, I think. She's good. Someone sijui someone. She's good. But someone Suluhu sijui alivaa nini. Kumbe ni chui ilivalia ngozi ya kondoo. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the people of Tanzania. And we are sympathizing with them. For more updates, subscribe, like, comment, and share this video till you meet in another video.